Hi, I'm Luke Sherveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. I'm here with Hedley Standwell. He's going to help me talk about what I've got on my head. So these are from Hollyland. They're a Solidcom C1 Pro. So a few new Pro features to add on to an already quite robust system from Hollyland. And I've got a set of four. What they are is basically a stand-in for walkie-talkies. And, you know, if production doesn't have the money for full-on walkie set, then these are a great stand-in. And in fact, you know, there's some pros even related to walkies. I mean, not everybody likes to have something on their head, but, you know, I don't always like having something in my ear. So having an over-ear solution is kind of nice. Anyway, for, you know, small groups like, you know, maybe a camera person, AC, Gaffer, and grip, you know, it can be a real nice set. You can get them in 6-piece sets, 8-piece sets, and then you get into repeaters and all kinds of stuff. This is just a handy little starter pack that I'm looking forward to using. I have used this similar thing from the competition that have been brought out by DPs, but I've also heard that ACs own them. And so one thing I've heard about these, anecdotally, not the Pro, but the earlier version, was that they're pretty good at canceling out ambient noise. So even at like a loud concert, they were workable. And you know how it is, you know, being a best boy for many years, just Gaffer clicks on their mic and you miss the first part and you miss the second part of their sentence. And so it is nice to have an over-ear solution where you can hear a little bit better and have some of the ambient noise blocked out. Now, there are sort of plus minuses of how you wear it with a hat. With a soft hat, of course, it can go over. I mean, the hat can go over, but you can also go over a hat. These are quite comfortable. Some headsets are on the, you know, stiffer side, but these I like. It's got a nice, you know, sort of leather feel to it, and that's pretty good. Now, another plus of the Pro is that in the regular version, you bring down the boom to talk, and now you're live. So that's a nice hands-free situation. You don't have to click on something, you're live. However, you're live. And when the first few times that I used this, people would have to say, hey, dude, you're live. You know, so I'd be, you know, squawking about lunch or something. And so this is the added feature here with the Pro, is that you see a little blue light, and you can then click the middle and mute yourself. Okay, I'm not clicking the right thing. So yeah, then it goes red. So you can see that, and oh yeah, it's the bigger one. So you can be blue, you can be red, and now I know I'm live, and now I'm not, which is slick because then you can keep this down and it's just, you know, one. So you do have to figure out which is the largest button, but that's not that difficult. And now I'm live, and now I'm not. Or just flick it up. Get it out of your face. Just for yucks, what I'm going to do now is I put a mic on Hedley, and I'm going to go walk across the street and see if we still have good reception. So I'll make sure I'm on. Yes, I am. And off we go.
All right, and I'm going to talk a little bit. So as we walk across the street, it's a beautiful day here in Northern California, and I am walking, what, maybe 50 feet away, and I'll be maybe 75 feet away. Here I am across the street, and I'll be waving. All right, and hopefully this is picking up, and that gives us a good sense. So, you know, when you're working on smaller shoots and you get spread out. And if you don't have a way to get a hold of each other, then you're just texting, you're having to pull your phone out and call and whatever, and not everybody
responds to their phone while they're in production, or they've got it on mute, they're just not, they're ignoring it. So having something on your head is often a great way to keep in touch. I also have heard that DPs have brought these to set, and if you already have a walkie, so you've got your surveillance in your ear, and then you have these for direct with camera. So yeah, talk to your team with your walkie and talk to your DP with your headset. Another way to do it. Let me show you the pack a minute. So this just little quick kind of hard shell case has 4 headsets, and they come in little bags. Keep them neat, and then pull them out. That's what you got. And then here, you just flip them open, and you've got a place for your bats, and you get 2 bats per, and they come in a nice little charging station. And so you just flick them in, and they automatically tie to the master. So it's the master, 1, 2, 3. And then some extra little bits and bobs in here, I guess for labeling and such. And then just in terms of hygiene, DP friend of mine pointed out that you can pick up these softies like at B&H, and these will fit on, so here I've got them on Headley. It's just something you can pop onto the existing over ear, and then you can wash these very easily.
Okay, we're on a stage here with 3 1200s, a 1200B Nanlux and 2 1200Ds, because we've got Mr. Sun here heating up the joint. And we're in a warehouse of a lot of concrete and steel, but we've got Stephanie downstairs, 3 flights down at the loading dock, and she's, can I hear you? Are you there, Stephanie?
I am here down in the loading dock. I don't know if you can hear the background noise.
No.
But, oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 3 stories down inside of the loading dock, and it's all concrete and steel. Maybe I can get a little bit closer to this so we can hear the
Yep. No, that's pretty good. And then if you walk out to towards the red vehicle, you can see that out on the street.
walking outside. And I could still hear you very clearly.
Yeah, if there's other sound going on at the street level, we don't hear that, so it's like canceled out.
Yeah, which is great. There was a lot of noise happening in the loading dock.
Huh, amazing.
And all the ways out here and across to the parking lot, you can still hear just fine.
Okay, seeing you there.
And that window behind me, actually, right there.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, yep. And you're walking out to the parking lot even further?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still clear as anything.
Wow.
Now this makes sense because it's line of sight, but when you were at the loading dock, that was not, so.
But still, it's pretty far.
Yeah, no. Excellent.
Great.
Hey, thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Now, Hollyland did provide these to me for free, but they didn't tell me what to say. And I say no to a lot of gear that is offered to me. Lights, this sort of support gear, video games, all kinds of nutty stuff, because I'm not going to use it. But if I think I'm going to use it and I think it's going to be a good product, then I say, sure, I'm happy to talk about it. And in this case, Hollyland, they've been innovating and bringing, good ideas to market. And so I appreciate that and want to support that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
Tell me about your experienced with these headsets?
Well, it was very clear, even walking up and down the stairs in a 3-story, completely concrete steel building. I could hear them talking. It did seem to take a second to re-establish connection, but other than that, it was perfectly clear and worked really well.
And compared to other stuff you've
Definitely much clearer. And I could walk away with it and know that I could still hear them without being scared that I was going to lose connection.
Which is wild because I did lose contact a number of times just going out the front door. So I think it depends, what kind of RF environment you're in, how many walls, the thickness thereof, all those kinds of things can have an impact. If you're in an area like this where it's all pretty much open, you're in the same room, it just works flawlessly. And you can talk on top of each other, which you can't with walkies. So that's super handy. We had another situation where we wanted a lamp outside, but the windows in this old building were painted shut. So the operator was out there, I was inside, and it was easy just to talk back and forth. And it was raining out there and no issue.